So I grew up in a Christian family, and my parents were super faithful, which I think now has blessed me hugely in my life. And like I grew up going to Sunday school every weekend, and I was taught like God is love. And that really became a disconnect for me. When I was 10, my father passed away from cancer, and I sort of couldn't believe that God was love. I sort of saw him as that kid with the magnifying glass burning ants on the ground, kind of vindictive, like warring God. From there, just walked away completely from God and from the church. I still believe he existed, but I no longer wanted him to be part of my life. And that turned my life into a pretty depressive spiral, really. So I chose to go away to university. I chose the university that had the biggest drinking and partying culture. I didn't go down for the education, I went down to let loose, really. A couple of months in, I got alcohol poisoning. And my sister, who had been living that life, she's a year older than me, and she'd been doing that for the previous year as well. She didn't want me to live that kind of life, and so she dragged me along to the local church. They were in the middle of a series called God is Love. That weekend my sister became a Christian, and then the next weekend I came back and I became a Christian. From there, that's, my life completely changed. It's not that I haven't gone through troubles, it's just that God's with me in those challenges, and I never have to go through anything like that alone. God's walking right beside me in my life. He never throws a challenge at me that I cannot complete without his help, and he he loves me through all of that, and really that's probably the biggest revelation about my Christian walk, is that God is love. So since God and Jesus being a massive part of my life, really the future's what I can now see in my life. Like I see myself having a future, and I see that future just being something filled with love, with hope, and like fantastic opportunities.